Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For this video, I'll go to show now how to make this particular crochet style. So guys, if now waiting you want link, seriously, you need to watch this video. So make we go back to the pattern. So I don't already draft my pattern as you see and so. So as I draft this pattern, I put my shoulder dart, my side dart as now just the see and so. So I form another armhole because of my shoulder darts. So guys, for this video, we're going to work with a bust of 40 inches, waist now 36, and the hip now 45. So for inside this thing, I don't already mark out all everything where I want mark out. So now to cut out my pattern, I did do so. So for this particular video, so now they see I cut out my pattern because I draft the back and the front together. I make the thing they easy for me. So now I'll do it easy for me now. This pattern now they easy for me. So you can see I don't cut out my pattern to go straight into the main reason that I do this particular video. So guys, for this particular pattern, I want to separate my front pattern from the back one. As now they see, so I want to cut out all my. And before I cut out my people, I want to trace out my darts from the front. I want to trace out into my back pattern so that would stress me to the mark out my darts again for the back. So as I do the trace and so now like this I do them. So guys, when I feel do waiting work for now. If not to measure from the start again, you can still do one. So as you see, guys, I decided to cut out the front pattern, come up for the back pattern because we're going to work with the front pattern before we enter the back pattern. So my people, if you never know how to draft basic bodies, you will comment for my comment section. So I will show you how to draft. I will do video for that one, how to draft for basic bodies. So we are not say we they work together. So for this part now, I try to comment the dart for the shoulder because now waiting will really make us feel work for this pattern. Now be this. So I don't cover my shoulder dart. Can't use sellotape to hold and down so that may not come distress us. Because for the particular style where we want draft, so we want so we don't need stress. We don't just need any stress at all. So I can't pin and down as now the same. So before we go further again, I bet if you don't want to reach this particular stage, guys, make una like, make una subscribe. Because for this video, now PG, now I'm going to hear for my tutorials. And PG I'm going to use. So back to our pattern, guys. So I can't went in by 1 inch because we want to give another new armhole because the dress we the make now handless. So we need to give another armhole. So for the second thing we're going to do now, the neckline, we need to give a good neckline. From the shoulder, we can mark down to 8 to our shoulder, to our chest line. I can't give a better curve. So my people, I need to get this curve ruler. If you're a fashion designer, you need to have this fine better curve ruler we could help you now. They make better curve, mostly for your armhole and for your neckline. Another thing we're going to do now to command the dart for this pattern. Because if you don't draft your pattern finish, you need to command your doubts so that you know the stress again they command they try to fit in your doubts because they do doubts. If you don't command like this for your pattern, they make your clothes look too neat. So guys, as we don't command the pattern, we can need to tape and down with sellotape so that we will feel drafts and make all the slash where we need. So after I download and down finish for the down, I can't go up by 2 inches because we need to give her a very wonderful curve for the down part of it. So I can went in by 2 inch. Depends on how you want me the opening of your front to 1B. So mine now 2 inches. Now I go up with. So you can decide to go up by 2 inch, by 1 inch, by 1.5 inch. So after I don't go up finish, I can decide say make we can the slash our pattern. So guys, now here the work for really starts. Now here we go really focus on if you want to learn how to do this particular style. So I can't decide to slash. So I make all my slash because the pattern where we do now slash and spread pattern. So now they say and so I slash, they mark all the lines where I want cut with scissors. we go give us that very effect, that crossing effect for the tutorial. So guys, as you're seeing it, I dey slash all they mark all my lines because we could cut her into two so that we'll be able to achieve that particular design where we need for this particular pattern. So after I don't slash everything, mark all my lines, I can't decided to label with numbers. I can't mark from 1, 2, 3 to 6. I can't mark 6 of them. I can't mark 6. Before I go ahead to cut out where I mark, so I first of all decided to cut out that curve that we do for the down. I had to cut them down, cut them out first because maybe we don't go forget that one later. So guys, now here I can cut my front pattern into two because now two crossing now we need for this particular video. So the first one and the second one. The first one will be the up, from the shoulder to the under bust, and from the under bust to the the shirt length where we they make for this video. So for this particular side, I can't decide to mark the second side where I cut for this particular pattern. I just hope say now they understand what they explain because we are working together. So I can't cut them into, I can't say slasher because I will still cut them with scissors. I'll still do slash and spread method for the second side of the front pattern. So for this particular side, I say I still mark, I can mark 8 for the second side where I cut come out. This 8 now, it will give them that good gathering. It will make a gather where give them that crossing effect where, because the more you slash, the more the effect go to come outside where. So I hope when I understand, guys. Then I can decide to mark and give a numbers as I do for the first side where I first slash. I can't give a number. This one at 8. Now I mark for this particular one because I need the ruffle, make the crossing, make the effect come out. So after I don't mark out all the lines where I want cut, I can introduce another new pattern where I'll for spread all the lines where I want the cut. So guys, now here I can start to cut everything out too. Can cut everything. I start from the first part of the pattern where I cut. That is from the shoulder to the under bust. All the lines where I mark out to do the slash and spread method. Start to cut everything out. As you can see, guys, they cut everything out. As I do for this particular first one, and so I'll still do for the second one. So guys, as I can't cut all my slash comma side, I can't open up like this. From the first side where I slash, I can't still cut them into two. So guys, now here now for watch me very well. So from the down, I can't turn her upside down, come the other side to give her that crossing effect. So all the tip need to align together, at least make they separated at least 3 inches apart from each other. You can make it 4 inches or 3 inches apart. So make the crossing effect, make it really align well. So guys, more quick, if now for you to watch this particular side over and over again, may you understand, it's better you do so because there is a little bit manipulation we did for this particular pattern. If you don't watch them well with your take time, you're not going to understand them. I just hope when I understand this particular side way I just explained. So guys, after I don't turn on the way this tighty day, I can't decide to mark out the lines where I want cut out. So as you can see, I don't use my ruler, they give the right shape. Each cutting facing each other. And there the trick there for this particular pattern. So we need to watch over and over until you understand this particular side of it. So there's no two ways about it. If you watch it very well, you will understand within the manipulation we did for this particular pattern. To me, it's very easy and very simple. So guys, now here I can start to cut out the first pattern where I turn. I cut out of the pattern so that we will able to do the second, go for the second one. So guys, Please, if you understand this particular video to this extent, I beg, make una like, make una comment, make una subscribe. Because even the sewing of this particular dress, if I see the comments, now the comments and the views will determine whether I will post the sewing of this particular video. So guys, like, subscribe, help me to share to your fellow fashion designers, to your tailors, to your friends. So guys, after I don't cut out this particular first one, because my pattern paper is very strong, I couldn't fold it, so that I will show now how it be for the how the stag will be after you don't cut those one finish. So I went ahead to cut out the other side. So guys, as I do for the particular first side where I cut slash and spread, and so I still do for the second side of it. I use my scissors, they cut everything as I do for the first one. I cut everything, and I to spread them again for this new pattern paper, so that I will still give other particular effects we gave us for the first one where we fair to. So for this other side of the pattern, I can still do the same thing where I do for the first one. The one where you cut for the down, you need to turn it over. That's why I gave a mark. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it goes 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then you will, from the down, from the 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, you will turn now to the other side, upside down, to achieve that particular effect where I try to explain for the first side where we fair open up. So guys, wait till I do for the first side, now I still repeat for the second side. If you don't understand, guys, please, you need to rewatch them again. You go rewatch them again until you understand this particular side of the tutorial. Because this thing, they kind of manipulating, but it's very easy. It's very, very easy, guys. So as I said before, if you do not understand or you want to ask any question, the comment section is open for everybody. So my people, I can't decide to rule out the lines where I need, give them the shape where I need, because now the shape where I give now, I want to cut out my pattern for my material before sewing it. So I can't rule out everything, so just the same, so then I can cut them out. So for this other side of the pattern, I can still do the same thing where I do for the first one. The one where you cut for the down, you need to turn it over. That's why I gave a mark. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it goes 5. So for here, I don't already cut out the second side of the pattern. So I'll try for here whether I'll fit fold them in. May I just show now small thing, small effects where this particular pattern will give after you want those to and finish. I will try to fold them in to show you guys how it will look like, but my pattern paper is saying otherwise. So this one are the first one for the up, from the shoulder to the under bust. That be this first one. This second one we need for the down, and from the under bust to the length of the gown. So guys, we don't enter for the back pattern. The back pattern very easy. We don't mark out 2 inches where we go use for the zipper. The darts they there. So we constantly go in by 1 inch as where we do before for the front pattern. We can't give a new armhole as now the same, so can't roll them out with my curve ruler. So I can't decide to cut out. I can't go in by 1 inch because I believe say for my back I need to go up by 1 inch. This 1 inch where they go up now for the zipper not to have kind of gallop, not that squeezing effect when you sew your zipper. I don't need them for my gown at all. So I roll them out. I can't cut them out with my scissors. As now the same. So guys, it's very easy because the back have nothing to work. You don't get anything we want to work for this back. So I can cut out the new armhole where we just mark out. So as I can cut them out, I can cut out my darts because I don't like leave my darts for any of my patterns or any cloth where I want to sew. I believe this one I work past. So later guys, I can't hold them down with my sellotape because I wait till they always used to hold down my pattern. So after we don't do everything finish, see my pattern. I can combine my front and my back pattern together. So guys, see the material where I want to use. If you want to see the sewing part of it, comment part 2. So I'll post the sewing part of this particular pattern where we just draft. So now the light way I want to use and the Ankara fabric way I want to use to sew that particular pattern where we just draft finish now. So guys, if you don't watch to this particular extent and you never subscribe, how about now? Wait till they wait for. Guys, subscribe. Subscribe now. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. See me for here. I just try to fold my fabric into 2 because I will cut everything into 2. So I can cut everything into 2. I can place my pattern. Trying to cut out my pattern. So that may we go straight to the machine and sew.